Hello, YouTube, and welcome. Welcome, guys. Excuse me, I already got the stuff in my throat already in the beginning of this recording. I'm not even 20 seconds in. We'll have fun of the Pokemon versus. Today, we have Tracey versus Ritchie from the Pokemon anime. On your top left of your screen, player 1, representing Tracey with a Venonat, Marill, Scyther, and Dodrio. The Pokemon that you see before you for both teams are both from the anime and the manga, respectively. Some of them may even include some that they have seen either in other video games as well. Just kind of putting their team together of what Pokemon they do have. Meanwhile, player number 2 will represent Ritchie with the Charmeleon, Pikachu, Butterfree, and Pupitar. Obviously, all of his Pokemon were nicknamed, like Pikachu being Sparky. I don't even remember what Butterfree, Charmeleon, and Pupitar was. Anyway, I think one of them was like, I don't even know. I can't remember. Either way, I couldn't put the nicknames of Ritchie's Pokemon, but that's Ritchie. I promise you. Player 2's Ritchie. Player 1's Tracey. Honestly, I don't know. Looking at the teams, I don't know who would win this. They kind of seem pretty good, both overall. Not really one has a better one. Really, I mean, they both have a final evolution in Dodrio and Butterfree. They both have a middle evolution in... Wait, do they both have a middle? Yeah, in Marill and Pupitar. And then they each have a first evolution with Venonat and Pikachu. So, yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and just select their team. So I'm going to start with Tracey. So obviously, like I said, we always do this trying to think what the trainer would use against the other trainer, knowing the knowledge of them. So they would each know, like, okay, I'm going against Tracey or I'm going against Ritchie. I know what Pokemon he has on his hand. Who would I start with? Who would I strategize to find the best way to defeat him? No holds barred kind of deal. So, like, let's start. Like, so if Tracey was thinking, okay, I got a Venonat at my first spot. My weakness there is Charmeleon. Marill's weakness is Pikachu. Scyther's weakness is Charmeleon. And Dodrio's weakness would be Pikachu. So he has a weakness everywhere on every single one. However, his strongest one is Dodrio, so I don't know if he would finish with that one being basically his anchor, or start with it knowing he's one of his final evolutions. Logically, I feel, and you guys can correct me or not, like I said, you guys might know more about what they might strategize with than me, but I feel like let's see, 3 of his Pokemon have a weakness to Pikachu, right? Dodrio, Marill, and Scyther. All have a weakness to Pikachu, because I'm pretty sure even though Scyther is primary bug with that flying other typing, he's still weak to Pikachu. I might be wrong on that, but in that only weakness that should be possibly a problem is Charmeleon, unless Butterfree knows psychic moves or anybody else knows psychic moves, then really Charmeleon should be his only worry. I feel like he would go out to Venonat knowing he has maybe some status changers. Like I said, I don't know the moves of any of these Pokemon. I should probably actually look at that. But Venonat, maybe it has some sleep powder, something to do to the Charmeleon if that comes out first. And then would just kind of randomly choose after that, just because after that point's one-on-one, you change as the other guy goes. So obviously now, thinking for Ritchie, Charmeleon would be weak to Marill. Pikachu would have no weaknesses that I see on that side. Butterfree would have the weakness to Dodrio, and Pupitar, I believe, is a dark type, so his weakness would be fighting and potentially water. So I feel like Pikachu would be the logic bet, because that one has no weaknesses. So again, if you guys don't think that's correct, let me know. But I just feel like that's the thing, and he knows that Pikachu has a strong advantage over Dodrio, Marill, and Scyther. Only Venonat's the only one on that side that he would not have an advantage over, but it would still do neutral damage. So I feel like it'd start with Pikachu, and we would go from there. All the rest would be random, because obviously it's 1v1 after that point. And then we'll go into this battle. Let me know in the comments who you think will win. Obviously, you'll see it at the end of this video, but I want to kind of see what you guys thought pre-game on who you think would win this battle between Tracey and Ritchie. Honestly, if I had to think on it right now, I'm thinking Ritchie, but we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. And I know many of you might be mentioning that we did like a best of 3 on like Blaine and Misty and Rock and Misty somewhat. But it's hard when they have less than, basically 6 Pokemon to use. These are the only Pokemon I even saw for both of them throughout looking through mangas. Everything that I could find. These were the only Pokemon I could find. So I'm sorry on that, but if they ever have more than, 6, they have a bunch like Blaine, Misty do. We will do a best of series where they're, best of 3 kind of deal. Like I said, for those that watch the Misty and Blaine video, you would know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched that one, please go and watch that one. So let's see. Oh, we do know Stun Spore, Supersonic, Psychic, and Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here and try to maybe poison and hurt this Pikachu. This Pikachu does know some good attacks. I'm going to go for the Headbutt here on this one. I could switch out, but I'm going to just kind of see what these can do to each other. That did not do diddly squat. I mean, I did like 70, so I mean something, but nothing much. Wow, that did a lot of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Charmeleon on this. Venonat, maybe fearing always a switch, would probably either continue going for Sludge Bomb. I know it couldn't probably risk the Stun Spore because it is a grass type. So, I mean, could it paralyze a Pikachu? I don't know. I'm trying to think logically if, like, paralyzing with an electric type works. Maybe I'll go for this Supersonic. I don't know. I feel like the Stun Spore or Sludge Bomb might come in handy. So let's go for the Sludge Bomb. Try to poison. Poison feels better and it deals damage as well, where the other ones didn't really deal damage too. Like I said, feel free comments on just kind of how you guys would go about these battles. Maybe I'll redo them again and then use your guys' strategy. If you guys ever have any 2 players you want to see fight between Gen 1 and Gen 2, like I said, whenever we do get the future generations available, you will see that on our channel. But till then, this is what we can do is between Gen 1 and Gen 2. But yeah, feel free to comment anybody that you would like to see battle, even if they're from future generations, and we'll consider doing them and just seeing who would win. Fire Blast. This will probably kill the Venonat if it hits. And it does. I like how its eyes, like, turn off. Like he's like a battery-operated bug or something. Alright, so let's go out to Meryl, obviously, on this. So, Meryl. Am I pronouncing the names wrong, or is this guy pronouncing? Oh, he actually has a rock-type move, which is good. I mean, Surf is 100% accurate. Rollout will lock me into Rollout if I keep that up. Actually, I'm going to go for a Surf, just because it guarantees hit. Obviously, I'm going to switch out with Charmeleon here because it's not a favorable matchup. I would feel like that's what his strategy would be, to switch out and go for something that's a good strategy against Meryl. Yes, he would take a hit potentially with this Pokemon he's switching into, but there's not really a good way to go about it. I mean, I guess he could safe switch. If you guys feel like it's better to safe switch in and sacrifice a Pokemon, also let me know on that. Like I said, I'm not a professional Pokemon trainer, so I don't know really what the best way of doing it is. Obviously, that move turned out better in the long run for us because, I mean, Pikachu lived, and he'll probably get an attack off here. I was really thinking Pikachu should outspeed the Meryl here. So let's see if it takes down the Meryl, and it was still smart. It was not smart to do the switch, apparently. Maybe I should have done the safe switch. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert Pokemon trainer. Maybe as I battle more, maybe as I get used to it, that crit definitely did not matter. I will get more experience, and maybe once we get into the later games where abilities and things like that actually take effect, maybe things like that will matter. So let's go out to Butterfree here. Maybe I'll have some kind of grass type attack. I'm pretty sure Pupitar is weak to water. I know for sure it's weak to fighting. Wow, look at this moveset for this Hyper Beam. Wow, okay. Logically speaking, I feel like I want to go for the Hyper Beam. Not gonna lie. Can this Meryl do anything to the Butterfree, though? Rock, that would be super effective against Butterfree, right? Because it's still part flying. Here goes the Hyper Beam. Wow, it didn't kill him. This Meryl is bulky. I mean, it does have a lot of HP for a rollout, I will say that. Here comes the rollout. So did it miss because it's a flying type and it doesn't hit? Or did it miss because of something I just don't know about? I mean, this Butterfree's at a standstill at this point. Wait, do I have any Pokemon I can switch into that does anything? Yeah, Dodrio. So let's switch into Dodrio now because it's a safe switch. Yeah, I know Meryl could do another hit and die. I mean, it's going to die in the next hit, whatever happens to it. But I feel like putting the Drio out here. Butterfree can't do anything to him right now because he has to recharge. And I don't know, I feel like the Drio would outspeed. I mean, usually birds are very speedy. Does have Pursuit though, so that's always a smart thing. So let's go for the Fly. I don't know how this thing flies because I don't see wings. I feel like logically he would have to think about his. I don't know. Would you think he would switch or go for a safe switch? Okay, I feel like he would go for a safe switch, but try to do something to the Drio in the long run and go for the Stun Spore. It was not a. It does not outspeed, so. I guess it would have been a safe switch if I did the Pikachu, but he would have got hit. He would have missed his attack and got hit. Okay, so in case he lives, should I go for the Hyper Beam that does the most damage here? Or should I go for the Stun Spore that paralyzes it and helps him in the long run? Because he also has, what, he has Charmeleon. Well, I guess he doesn't have much more weaknesses to this. The Drio. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Hyper Beam. If it misses, I'll feel really bad because I feel like that's just the strongest attack here. Butterfree can do to this thing. A crit. I really think that crit mattered, guys. I think that crit mattered. So, oh, Pikachu's dead. Okay, well, let's go to Pupitar. Maybe he knows a Rock-type move to take down this, the Drio. I really almost forgot its name.
Oh, it's Pupitar.
Pupitar.
Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade?
Probably. Okay, so it does know Rock Slide, and it knows Hyper Beam too. Look at these Pokemon knowing Hyper Beam. Let's go for the Tri-Attack or Pursuit. Nah, Tri-Attack. Pursuit does more when the Pokemon switch being out, so Tri-Attack I feel like it could do something. Doesn't this always have a chance of paralysis, freezing, or burning too, because it's 3 different attacks? Here comes a Rock Slide. Oh, I almost thought I was going to kill it. Okay, so I feel like another Tri-Attack will do a good amount of damage to this Pupitar. Obviously, he'd go for Rock Slide again. And he should, yeah, I was going to say, he should outspeed. So does that have a high crit ratio? Because it's had 2 crits in a row now. Here comes the Rock Slide, which should kill the Dodrio if it hits. Yep, there goes the Dodrio. Return, Dodrio. Come back to me. So I feel like Meryl will outspeed this thing. And I can figure out if it does really have this water weakness. Even if not, it should have enough strong enough move to kill this thing. So let's go for the Surf. And he would go for Dig in case he does outspeed. He does not outspeed. Here comes the giant tidal wave of death. It was super effective, so I was right on thinking like that. I was wondering if it was going to fall. Alright, so the Meryl was a smart choice. So he just has Charmeleon, which is weak to Meryl, but it should still possibly kill him. Unless this Meryl outspeeds with his Surf and kills the Charmeleon. So will this be the last turn for Charmeleon, or the last turn for Meryl? We will figure out right now, because I feel like the smart choice for Charmeleon is to go for Dig and just pray. It does outspeed. Look at this, guys. We have a battle. I was kind of hoping he would outspeed the Meryl, so we have an interesting battle. So the Surf should miss because he's underground. This Surf missing makes sense. The Surf missing in the Blaine Misty battle did not make sense. So let's just go for another Surf, even though, I mean, Charmeleon will outspeed and probably kill this Meryl. If the Meryl lives, okay, I was gonna say, if the Meryl lives, this thing is definitely Bulk City. Alright, so here comes out they're down to the last Pokemon, but Scyther is at full health. It is weak to Charmeleon, but it is at full health. It's like he, licks his blade. Let me lick the blood off this thing. Okay, so I feel like Fire Blast is the smart choice for him. Swift, Wing Attack, and Pursuit. I feel like Wing Attack's the strongest one, so let's go for Wing Attack. His Scyther really doesn't have any. It does outspeed the Charmeleon, which it does make this interesting. The Charmeleon lives, but if it misses this Fire Blast, this might be a battle for the century. Oh my god.
The heated
Oh
action
my god.
continues.
Oh my god. 1 HP? Okay, obviously he would have to go for, he outspeeds though. Would he go for the wing attack knowing it kills, or pursuit guarantee he does outspeed? Because what if I choose wing attack, and that's the one turn that they change up how whoever goes first? If pursuit doesn't kill, then I know I should have went for wing attack, and wing attack will definitely kill this thing. Because it was at what, 170? It's now at 65, so it does over 100 damage. Oh my god, I'm going for wing attack.
Trainer has issued a command.
And then Charmeleon would go for a little more accuracy now with strength.
Prepare for battle.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Tracey wins with 1 HP left on his Scyther. The Scyther had a freaking Focus Sash. I literally don't even know what I just watched, or played, or what just honestly happened, but I'm pretty sure that was the best battle I've ever done. Holy, literally that Scyther lived with 1 HP. Holy schmolies. Well, there you have it. Tracey beats Ritchie in a one-on-one battle. Like I said, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, any people you'd like to see, anything you thought we could have done differently on these battles, anything at all, feel free to comment those down below. Always leave a like and subscribe. It means so much to us. We'll all see you in the next video, and caca!